New tonight, the pandemic is forcing education leaders to rethink learning in the Carolinas. When COVID thrust schools into virtual learning, many teachers and parents described it as chaotic, but now some actually say that they prefer it to traditional school. WCNC Charlotte's Lana Harris got a tour of a virtual classroom in Charlotte today that is changing the game.
Good evening. So CMS already had virtual learning options for high schoolers, but started new virtual learning options for elementary schoolers and middle schoolers this year. And despite how frustrating it may have been at the beginning of the pandemic, it's actually become a really highly sought after option.
I'm going to go ahead and we are going to jump into our breakout rooms right now.
This is what a classroom looks like for thousands of students in 2021. A room with a teacher and no students.
Here we go. I'm ready to go.
It's become a popular option with 858 Charlotte-Mecklenburg virtual elementary schoolers and 933 virtual middle schoolers.
It was such a contrast to what everyone was saying about virtual teaching.
David Ramsey says teaching first graders virtually during the pandemic went better than expected.
By far, it was the most rewarding first grade group I've had.
Students and the teacher log into Zoom and discuss assignments posted to the computer screen.
Thumbs up or just a check if you're in the Robert Frost group, because remember, you signed up yesterday.
7th grade virtual teacher Kira Gilbert says teachers are now getting the hang of making sure students are engaged and truly learning the content.
It can be a little hard sometimes to know if they're getting it because you're not right there with them.
Charlotte-Mecklenburg virtual elementary school principal Kim King says they measure success the same way traditional schools do.
We still use all of the CMS assessments, the CMS screeners. We use the CMS curriculum. So we're not just like teaching into the void.
And the students seem to have adapted.
It's just easier to learn like this.
7th grader Sumaya Ahmed says it's even easier when she has questions.
Actually, it's better than real life because, I don't know, I feel less anxious about it because I'm through the screen.
King says they're working to ensure the students are still learning to socialize with interactive lessons and cafeteria and playground Zooms.
So that's something we're trying to be extremely mindful about.
I'll tell you this, even when there's a technology failures, there's now a Zoom room that students can hop right on into and talk to someone who can help. So again, it's just become a very highly desired option, so much so that there's now a wait list to get in. More on that at 6 o'clock. Lana Harris, WCNC Charlotte.
Sign of the times. Thank you, Lana.